Hi, this is my comparison of the Kindle Paperwhite and the Kindle Voyage, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why I choose the Paperwhite over the Voyage. I actually bought the Voyage as I wanted the higher resolution display, and although it is slightly better than the one on the Paperwhite, I noticed two things that were not better, at least not on the product I got. The first thing I noticed were small display imperfections, little black dots that would not go away even if you refreshed the screen. And the second thing is the light reflection. The micro-etched glass screen on the Voyage reflects the light a little bit more than the plastic screen on the Paperwhite. It's a little brighter, a little wider. So these two things are small complaints, but especially the small black dots, they kept annoying me as they wouldn't go away. Although I like the idea of the new features on the Voyage, I didn't use them that much. The night light and the auto brightness setting are nice features, but I usually don't have to change the settings that often. And if I have to change them, it's usually 1 or 2 clicks away, so no big deal. The page press buttons, on the other hand, are actually quite handy, but unfortunately they were not very reliable. While going to the next page almost always worked, I had trouble going the page back. Well, it did work sometimes, but yeah. As I usually read in landscape mode, the page press buttons are actually disabled by software, so you're left with ugly indicators where the page press buttons are. Maybe they could have chosen a less invasive way of marking the buttons, but I don't think they add to the design at all, like the way they are now. Talking about the design, I actually don't like the Voyage design. I prefer the simple design of the Paperwhite. Whenever I talk to friends about the Kindle, they tell me they can't imagine not having the book feel and smell and stuff. So comparing the Voyage and Paperwhite from this point of view, I have to say the Voyage feels even less than a book, or going into the other direction feels much more like a cold hard piece of technology. Comparing the backsides, the Voyage is actually quite ugly. I like the clean backside of the Paperwhite better, especially the polished back on the upper backside of the Voyage. It just does not fit very well. Maybe it's considered more stylish, I don't know. But for me, the most annoying thing about the Voyage are the sharp edges. They are the #1 reason why I choose the Paperwhite over the Voyage. It just feels uncomfortable in your hands, and when you're reading a book you will hold the device for quite some hours, sometimes at a time, and that might just cut into your hand. I don't know, that's the reason why I don't like the Voyage. And I mean, if you decide to get a case for the reader, the sharp edges might not be a problem, and therefore you still might want to look at this Voyage, as the Voyage is smaller, and if you add a case for it, it might still be smaller than the Paperwhite. So yeah, it's up to you. And yeah, finally, here's some ridiculous paper coming with the Kindle Voyage.